Orlando and his team and staff credit. You know, he does a great job, and they played really well, and they were coming off of a good win earlier in the week, so you got to give him a lot of credit. And, you know, he does a great job, and they're going to be really good. And they got some guys obviously sitting out in injuries, so got to give him credit. You know, we just, you know, what really hurt us was our defensive rebounding. We prepared for it for the last 2 days. Had a great week of practice, and we just have had trouble handling Prosperity. We played really well Wednesday, and we just come out and we don't play as well today. And you know, we didn't. They had 15 points off of our turnovers, 15 points off of second chance points, and that bites us in the butt. And you know, I didn't think we did a good job on perimeter rebounding, and so you got to give South Florida credit on their victory.
Coach, free throw, 1 of 7 in the first half. Is that an aberration for you guys?
We've lost games this year on missed free throws, and we came in the game, I think, shooting around 74-75%. So that was not a good sign for us, and we missed a lot of free throws. We had some chances we could have stretched it, and we just missed a lot of free throws. That hurt us as well too. And we've been a very good free throw shooting team for the most part this year.
Seems like the turnovers beat you guys too today.
15 points off of, they had 15 points off of our turnovers. I mean, we had 16 assists, 12 turnovers, but again, our turnovers were costly in some key areas, and it allowed them to have, I call it, jail breaks, where they just fly and go, and we're not able to get back in transition defense to set our defense up. So, and they took advantage of that.
You've watched them on tape. Does Perry appear to open things up for him a little?
Perry, there's that stretch there that Perry, it was the difference where we could have maybe stretched and could have turned the game, and he made some big shots, some tough shots, some hard shots, and you got to give him credit on that.
The USF has obviously struggled most of this season, but you kind of consider them a dangerous team right now.
I just think this league it's you know, it's just anybody's game. It's like us. I don't know, you know, if we're the team that shows up on Wednesday when we played Central Florida, we can win the conference tournament. If we're the team that plays today, we'll be home early. So I just think it's just a wide open league, and anybody can win any game. And I think anyone 1 through 10 in the conference tournament can win the tournament.
Coach, 11 a.m. start. It looked like both teams were really sluggish the first 6 or 7 minutes. Did you feel the same way?
You know, I thought we practiced Thursday, practiced Friday. We had good energy. I thought we had a good warm-up. I'm not out here doing the warm-ups, but my assistants told me we had a good warm-up. And, you know, again, I didn't feel our energy was bad. I didn't feel we just weren't good. I mean, I didn't feel like we were lethargic with energy. I just felt we just missed a lot of shots. We missed free throws. We just didn't play well, and that's who we've been this year. We've kind of been Jekyll and Hyde, and you know, Wednesday we're great, today we're not. We just have had trouble handling Prosperity. Same thing, we're up 41-37 and not able to handle it, and that's just been kind of our MO this whole year.
What's up with the defense in the second half? Is it an effort?
Yeah, no, you know, Perry hit some tough shots, McMurray hit some tough shots, and you know, we just didn't get it done. And more than the defense thing was the defensive rebounding. They got second chances. The big segment was Perry. I thought Murillo had a really good game for them as well too, but Perry had that segment where he had some tough shots, and they got some big second chance points when we had stopped them, but we didn't stick our nose in there from the weak side guard rebounding on the crackbacks to get those boards.
With Perry, the thing that stands out to you is when you're up 2 or 4 or whatever, and he was keeping them in it.
He just kept hitting, and they were tough shots. I mean, he hit 15, 16 footers.
Does it feel like the more you try to fix it, the more it just...
You know, Jason, I mean, I don't know. I'm obviously frustrated, but you know, you got to keep. You're trying everything you can. I mean, every trick in the book. I mean, we just obviously, you know, Shaq didn't play well, and that makes it really hard for us. And you know, so you're trying every trick in the book, and you think you turn the corner on to Wednesday's game. We had great practices Thursday and Friday, and you know, Thursday I usually do a walkthrough after a tough game like that, after the minutes, and we went practice. We went straight defense Friday, straight defense, and had a good film session last night. I mean, again, there's just what's been the frustrating thing for me is I can sometimes see things coming, but we've really had good practices and we've had good energy and guys that come to work, and so I don't know. It's just, as a coach one time told me, you could never ever tell based on a shoot around or or a practice on how your team's going to play, and that's probably how it's been for us this year. And of course, I prefer to have good practices, but we've had a stretch where we've been good in practice, and guys have been spirited, especially with all what's going on with some of the noise, and they've come to work every day. It's just we're just not getting it done during the games. Bottom line, just not getting it done when it counts.
Avery said that we had no idea how hard this season's been. How do you keep those guys up?
Well, we got to keep them upbeat. I mean, nobody likes losing, but nobody likes losing, and obviously I take it harder than anybody, and we're just going to have to find a way to keep them upbeat and find a way to try to get some wins before conference tournament and try to get some momentum and hopefully, make a run in the conference tournament.
Is it 1-7, I think, on the road, not counting the neutral? Okay, is there something on the road that you?
We've been a pretty good road team during my time, Jason. So I don't know. Like I said, I just don't know. I just don't know because it's our preparation. We prepare the same way, home and away. We have film sessions, practices, shoot-arounds. I mean, there's just just sometimes when you're dealing with 18 to 23-year-olds, anything can happen. Basketball is a fine line. It's a very fine line. It's a make-miss type of game, and it's just a fine line from things. Maybe we make some free throws early. It's a different outcome, but it's just a fine line.
Dietrich had said last week you didn't think the basketball gods are with you. Do you believe in the basketball gods? And
I believe in breaks, and I don't believe this year we've gotten any breaks. The ball has not bounced our way, and again, I'm not making excuses or anything. Because I'm not, as you know me, Jason, I'm not an excuse guy, but the ball has not bounced our way. We haven't got the call gone our way. It just has not gone our ways, and things. Guys who are shooting the ball poorly against us are coming in against us, and then 25% three-point shooters are hitting 4 or 5 against us. 40% free throw shooters are hitting 6 and 7 against us. It just has not gone our way this year, and it's been that's been the most frustrating thing. Now I believe also part of it you've earned your right to get some of the breaks to go your way. We just haven't got the breaks, and then it kind of compounds on that you just there were some times in the first half there where Murillo's shot kind of hit every part of the rim. There was twice it had that on key times, and it hit every part of the rim and it goes in, where I just felt like ours were hitting the rim and missing the other way. So it's just been that type of year. But however, I say all that, we still got 4 regular season games left, and I do believe in this team with the conference tournament. I do believe we're good enough to win the conference tournament if the right Memphis team shows up. Okay, thanks everybody.